Hi guys, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. Thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's doing okay. And I had to delete my video I just did, my reading I just did, because the voice was too low. So, and y'all weren't going to be able to hear it. It was a beautiful reading, but that's okay. So, sorry, just making sure it was loud enough. So let's begin. I'm here to do another oracle reading, and in case I didn't say, welcome to Spirit Guided Oracle. I'm a little um, disturbed for my having to delete my reading. So, anyways, the card is Action, and it's from the Oral deck cards for energy the energy oracle cards. It's Sandra Ann Taylor. Sorry about my stumbling on my words and stuff. What do you call it? What's that word when you stutter or whatever? So let's see, it's number 17. Thank y'all for joining me. And thank you for all your likes and your comments. I really appreciate every one of y'all. God bless y'all. And so this is the card. Let's go ahead and put it right here. And I'm going to keep all the cards that I used, all the cards that came out in my reading that I had to delete. And it says, energizing effort, willingness to work. And we're just going to do it one more time. Things don't always work out the way we want them to. And that's just life. Sometimes we have to go through our ups and downs and do more work than we anticipated, because that's just the way life is. So we just have to do it with as much grace as we can muster up, huh? That's just how we're going to do it. That's just how we roll here in this Spirit Guided Oracle. That's how we roll, guys. So we're going to rock it as much as we can. This card tells you that now is the time for more aggressive forward movement. The galloping horses represent intentional and concerted action directed to your goals. This card upright indicates that you are on the right track, but your determined efforts must increase. The white horse is inner action of spirit and thought. The black is the outer work that still needs to be done. So continue taking action and trust your intuition. In time, you'll break through and see the results you've been working so hard to create. And in reverse, it says, action is the accelerant that ignites your desires. But when this card is reversed, you may find that something is missing in your determination or your or your follow through. Perhaps you've been engaging in more wishful thinking than in consistent effort. Or perhaps you need to make some adjustments in what you're paying attention to. Create a structured plan, then make sure you take daily action. This will move you closer to your goals. Be flexible, yet persistent, and ever conscious of your ability to act on your own behalf. I am responsible for my own life. I take actions toward my goals and my own happiness every day. But did I show y'all the card? I think I did, but I'll do it again on just in case I didn't, y'all. I forget from one second to the next. I especially when I get upset. I'm so upset I had to delete my reading because it was so cool. I loved it. But okay, that's okay. And something told me to check my volume. I was like, no, I've done readings and the volume's been fine. But I remember when I was looking over my reading, the last one I did, I had lowered down the volume because on my computer it's really loud. But when it gets out there to the YouTube, it's not so loud. Some people have complained that they can't hear me. So I lowered it to listen to my own reading and, check it out. And then I forgot to turn it up. And my spirit guides were trying to tell me, hey, check the volume, stop the video, check it, and then restart it right at the beginning so you don't go too far. No, I ignored it and kept on going. And well, sure enough, I was wrong and they were right, and I should have checked it. So now I'm going to read from the Black Moon astrology cards, okay, by Susan Shepherd. And I knew when I was having that feeling, when I was listening to that voice telling me, check the volume, check the volume. I said, no, it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. At the end of my reading, I I pushed the play button to listen to it, and it was at 50 instead of, I usually put it like at 90, 95, or 98, if it could be loud for you guys to be able to hear it, right? And it was at 50, and I could barely hear myself. I was so disappointed. I said, oh, Lord, why didn't I listen? So, anyways, we have Libra, number 19, and it's I balance. It says, I balance. What a beautiful card. That is pretty. Look at that. Okay, so now that I finished ranting and complaining, let me read the Virgo card. It says, the Libra card, I'm sorry. Do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight, Benjamin Franklin. And these are pretty long, guys, so if y'all don't really like to, if it's too much, just fast forward to the rest of the reading. It won't hurt my feelings. I hope y'all like the reading. But this is a little lengthy. And I'm going to go ahead and show y'all both cards, but all the pages, what it is, all at one time. That just means why not do it right now, That was Spanish for why not just go ahead and do it right now, all together. De una buena vez. Okay, not that anybody asked me, but sometimes it comes out, guys. I'm sorry, I'm Hispanic, and sometimes I get that way. So anyways, let me see. It says, don't go it alone. Linking up with a partner will serve you best. Libra is the sign of balance, charm, and beauty. Librans are notorious for their wit, ability to weigh and judge, as well as their appreciation for the beautiful things in life. They adore collecting striking things. That means objects and people. Librans are aesthetics. I can't say that word. Aesthetes. I sure do have to look it up on the phone to see how to say that. Aesthetics, with a love of art and literature that can at times be showy and vainglorious. With a love of art literature that can at times be showy and vainglorious. And it says, hold on, I've got to put the camera that way a little bit. Okay. And it says, Librans are known for changing their mind and opinions. What is true one day may not be the next, because they change their mind so much and their opinions. It says, because they are so balanced, they see all sides to every issue. But they tend to vacillate and have trouble coming to any final decision. Librans tend to have second thoughts and change their minds at the last minute. They will also float along, waiting for matters to resolve on their own without pushing as hard as they need to. Librans make outstanding judges and negotiators. They can be agreeable, but sometimes agree to things they don't want, sacrificing what they truly feel and think just to get along. There's also the sarcastic Libra who loves to test his wit against others. Their quick-witted retorts are filled with sarcasm and sharp accuracy. John Lennon and Oscar Wilde are examples of the acerbic wit that Librans are so famous for. They also love playing devil's advocate. Peculiar since this is a sign of balance and peace. Since Libra rules the seventh house of partners and marriage, those influenced by this sign do best in life with a partner. Do best in life with a partner, but it can be the sign of codependency, and many will pair up at the drop of a hat. Libra is the sign of lovers and romance. Although Libra is a masculine sign, Libran men understand women better than any other sign. When the Libra card turns up, it indicates you are riding the fence over something and need to make a decision soon. If you do not make your decision, it may be made for you. The potential for you not liking the ending is high if you do not act and decide soon. This is a favorable card for romance and relationships. It indicates a time where relationships are turning happier and more content. Right now, everything must be fair and balanced. It's important to sacrifice our own feelings or desires simply because you hope. Did I read it right? It's important not to sacrifice your own feelings or desires simply because you hope to avoid a conflict. It will feel as if the middle approach is the smartest one now, and this is probably right. Courtrooms, law, and fairness should play into the matter. If you are involved in a court case and the surrounding cards are good, and the Libra card appears in the spread, it is a good indicator the issue will work out just the way you hope. The enforcement of rules may also apply. Legal documents will not only figure in, they will bring you benefits, especially benefits shared between you and a partner. This card can represent an impending marriage or an engagement. Relationships are about to a level and move up a level to a more serious one. Feelings have matured. Happiness is achieved when you pool your resources with a significant other. Achievement will be found when you might sorry, excuse me. Achievement will be found when you find the right person who mirrors your own ideas and beliefs. All matters worked on within sincere and equal partnerships shall prove to be successful to the utmost. The Libra card in brief, it says partnerships, a wedding coming up, marital bliss, heart blessings, balance, seeing the danger in going to the extremes, weighing up both sides to come to the best conclusion, seesawing back and forth, staying in the middle, fence riding, mediation, artworks, galleries, museums, and places with live music, not wanting conflicts, being agreeable, playing along, keeping yourself in check, law enforcement, courts, attorneys, and judges, bringing peace and acting as a peacemaker, signing contracts, cosmetics and perfumes, fashion, hair salons, beauty, not seeing value in something unless it is beautiful, having a perfect eye and impeccable taste, creating something with great form and beauty, living the life of an artist, using wit, choosing a more laid-back approach, letting things take care of themselves. The corresponding tarot card is Two of Pentacles. And the key idea says merging, choices, romance, alliances, mutual support, coming to a decision. And that's the end. And I already showed it to you guys, but I was talking and I don't know if I made sure that it was focused. So hopefully it's focused this time. All right. Okay, so then I pulled out the Eight of Swords. Self-doubt, confusion, free will. Okay? So, let's see. Maybe it was a reason I wasn't supposed to have my other, you know, aired my other reading I had made. I talked a lot. I talked about being stuck and freeing our own selves, and that I'm sorry if somebody's going through that, but God will help us through it, and He will. And so, but I said a whole bunch of other stuff, and now I can't remember what I said, so that's not even no point in trying to. And right now, what you see me doing is trying to find my card that I did. So I remember, I remember the card. I remember what I read, but I couldn't remember the page. So let me put it here so I can remember, so I can tell y'all that scripture that I read. Okay, so the eight of air, the 8 of swords. You can always choose freedom. The situation you are in most likely makes you can always choose freedom. Let me start again. The situation you are in most likely makes you feel trapped, but the truth is that there's always another path, a way to move toward joy. Ask your angels for the gift of self-confidence. Reach within and tap your own inner strength, and know that there is nothing you cannot do if only you believe in yourself. Refuse to be stuck in a life that doesn't make you happy. Don't wait for someone to come to the rescue when you can free yourself. Make a promise to yourself that you will take one small step every day toward the future you desire, and then get going. And the angel message says, Dear child, you have forgotten the power of your own free will. You are never trapped except by your own thoughts or perceptions. There is always another way if you believe. The additional meanings of this card is feeling trapped by circumstances, not believing in yourself, the illusion of being stuck, and being held back by your own perceptions. So let's believe that we can get through whatever we're going through, whatever's keeping us in the 8 of swords. We're not going to stay there. We're going to rise above our situation. And what I had said on my last reading was that sometimes the devil uses other people to hurt us, uses other people to make us feel rejected, to make us feel unwanted. If that's happening to you guys, and I can't remember why I started that, but that happened at the beginning of my other reading. I think I said because some of my comments were, I think I was reaching out to talking about the stuff I hear on my comments, but things happen to us sometimes, and we just have to realize or try to understand that sometimes it's the devil making people try to hurt us and take our joy away. Try not to let that happen. I know it's hard. I've been there. It's happened to me many times from different people, family, friends, lovers, people that I'm, that you're romantic with. But it's not you. I just want to tell my viewers and my subscribers, it's not you, it's them. Probably they feel less than. Maybe they feel that you're succeeding more than they are, or that their lives are not as, as great as yours is, or, whatever. Fill in the blanks as it pertains to each and every one of you, And so they'll, you know, listen to the things that Satan tells them, like, look at her, she thinks she's all that. Look at him, he thinks he's all that. Look, they don't think nothing of you. They just, why don't you try ignoring them, see how they feel, blah, 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 and that's how I feel about it, guys. That's just my take on it. So I hope that that's helpful. It's not true. Don't listen to it. Give them their time. Give them their space. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Be however they're going to be. If you don't want to deal with that kind of person that makes you feel rejected, that makes you feel unwanted, then, put a stop to it. And if you want to give them another chance, give them another chance. I know I've given people lots and lots and lots of chances. So, you know, I love my viewers and my subscribers. I really care about y'all. I care that y'all actually like and subscribe to my channel. I'm very pleased with y'all. Very, what's that word where you want to repay back the kindness, you know? And to me, just letting y'all know that y'all are great people, you know? These readings that I do are not like to tell you what the guys are doing, what the girls are doing, who they're with, how many boyfriends they have, where they're at, how much they're messing you over. I don't know how to do that. You know, I can't pick up a card and tell you that like many beautiful tarot readers can. You know, they're very gifted. But I can tell you that you guys are great. Y'all are beautiful young men and women, or maybe my age, a little older. That's great. It doesn't matter how old we are, young or old. We all go through hard things, but I just want to let y'all know that the devil's most used tools is to keep us sad, to keep us depressed, to keep us feeling unwanted. Don't let him. It doesn't matter who he used, mother, father, sister, brother, friend, lover. It don't matter who he uses. Don't let it affect you as much as the devil wants it to affect you. It's going to affect you because it hurts. It hurts when somebody rejects us. It hurts when somebody makes us feel unwanted. But God loves you, and we have to love ourselves. So, anyways, I talk too much like I did on my next one, but I had to let that out because I had said it on my other reading, and I just didn't want. I was gonna avoid it. I was not gonna say it. I really wasn't. I said, well, maybe that's why, you know, my reading had to be deleted because I talked too much. But I'm trying to find the book to this one, and I can't find it, y'all. I'm here looking like crazy for my archetype. Maybe I put it back in here. Yes, I did. Okay. So, thank you guys for listening to this reading, and I hope y'all are enjoying it so far. And now y'all don't mind me rambling on, but it just hurts my feelings when I think that, when I feel that my viewers may be going through difficult times because somebody might be making you feel less than, or you're going through a breakup or whatever. Let them go be with whoever they want to be. It's okay. Things are going to work out somehow or another. And sometimes we can't be with somebody who pushes us away or lets us know that we're not important. We have to try to be strong and, you know, just try to understand that it's not you, you know, that, and if they don't like you, well then that's a different story. You know, if you find out or you feel that they don't like you or they let you know or whatever. But sometimes, like I said, the devil uses people. That's his most used tactic, to take our joy away. Because if he takes our joy away, we start falling into depression and into, you know, please don't let that happen to my viewers and my subscribers. Please don't. Please be strong. I say it to myself too, y'all. I really do. So I go through it too. I'm human, you know. People have rejected me and, you know, all the other bad stuff that happens. But, you know, sometimes we're not meant to be with some people that we want to be with. Sometimes it's just not supposed to be, but it's hard, you know, to deal with it. So I want to pray for each and every one of my subscribers and my viewers anyway. So as I do for everybody else, my family members, my parents, all of them. So anyways, the card I got from the archetype cards from Caroline Miss is Child Orphan. Light attributes as independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes as feeling of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. I hope that's bright enough or focused enough. Okay, and let me read that. So, let's see. It says, best known pattern in many fairy tales. Reflects feeling that you aren't a part of your family or tribal spirit. Helps develop psychic independence based on personal judgment and experience early in life. Shadow orphan manifests as failure to mature. An obsessive search for surrogate family structures to experience tribal union rather than moving on. Evaluate your childhood memories, particularly if your painful history arises from the feeling that you were never accepted as a family member. I hope that was clear enough. And then the scripture that I said was grace, grace, and more grace. But where sin increased and abounded, grace, God's unmerited favor, has surpassed it and increased the more and superabounded. Romans 5:20. We can never have a problem that is too big for the grace of God. If our problem gets bigger, thankfully, God's grace gets bigger too. If our problems multiply so that we go from one to two to three or more, the grace of God also multiplies so that we are able to handle them. Amen. No matter what our problems may be or how many we are facing, we can put our faith in God to solve them. It just takes a grateful heart, confident that our God is big enough to handle whatever we face. What is impossible with man is possible with God. If there is something that we are supposed to be doing, the Lord will give us the ability to do it. There's no way that He is going to lead us into a situation without empowering us to do what He has called us to do. Whatever you might be facing today, God's grace is yours, His enabling power, and you can do what is required through Christ, who is your strength. The prayer of thanks says, Father, when I am faced with multiple problems at once, I thank you for your grace that is sufficient for me. I'm grateful that there is no problem or amount of problems too difficult for you. Okay? I hope that was clear enough for you guys. For y'all, I hope it's nice and focused. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining me. God bless you guys. I hope I can do another reading. I hope the uploading of this video doesn't take too long, and I can do another one because I gotta get on back in the groove and start doing start doing a few more readings, not procrastinate so much. So I wish y'all so much love and so much peace in y'all's lives, and I pray that y'all have health, happiness, and abundance, and a whole lot of love in your lives. Peace with your family members, with your children. Peace be with your children. And so take care of yourselves. God bless y'all. I'll see y'all on my next reading. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you for the views and the subscribing to my channel and the comments. Thank you so, so much. I'm so grateful to y'all. And I'll see y'all on my next reading, okay? Take care. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'll put another one out there soon, okay? I'll try not to let it be so long. And so, anyways, I'll see y'all on my next reading. Bye-bye. Take care.